It was life-changing and a big awakening.
What has awakened for you?
I think a lot of realizations, just all the things that we think about and you process in your head, and then it's kind of a big pin dropping, and yeah, you get to me it was confirmations about the path that I'm going to. Yeah.
What did you like most about the hack?
The community. I've met the most amazing, beautiful people. It was like a family. I've never felt so at home. I felt like I belonged. I wasn't out of place. So it's been a big blessing. Yeah.
Wonderful. So what do you hope to take forwards with you into the future now?
I definitely hope to bring all of this to my crazy life and not lose track of it. If I can just bring this, all the teachings, all this energy, if I can bring that home, that would be amazing.
I really enjoyed it. It's it's pure Dharma, but it's shaking it up. So I feel it's like Dharma for the 21st century, and it's very important, I think. I'd recommend it for anybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what was your favourite part?
I think my favourite part was everybody sharing their how they came to the hack and their experience, so that you actually get to know what the commonality of us being here is, and that Osel himself shared his reason for hack. So I think it brings us, there's like a whole community kind of thing happening there, and I think that we are Sangha, so it's good that we relate to each other. We know where we come from, we know why we're suffering, and we know that we don't want to be suffering, and that it's not about us, it's about others. So I think that's the important thing.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
what's one thing that you hope to take with you leaving this retreat?
I hope to take away the fact that Osel feels better. That's my important thing. I'd like to give Osel a big hug for Osel. I don't feel I need anything from Osel. I'd like to give something to Osel.
Wonderful.
So I think that's, just to make Osel feel that we're just his family. We're Dharma, we're Sangha, that's it, it's good enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It wasn't what I was expecting, although that's not a real answer. I think it was kind of Buddhist, kind of New Age hippie, but more experiential and less rigid. So, yeah, it was kind of strange. It's very strange. That's kind of, I guess, the summation, but it doesn't help someone who hasn't been here. So, it was a way to connect with people, I think, and a way to connect with people on a spiritual level, but it's not just about teachings, it's about the connections you make. It's about, I think some of the activities which I thought were a little iffy or a little, like you hug people a lot. And I think that could be iffy. Not that it's iffy for me, but I think it's just like, what, this isn't what I expected when I came to like a quasi-Buddhist thing. So yeah, you hug people, it's good. It's different to what you think, and it changes. So I think the one you do and the one I do will also be very different, because we had like guest speakers and all this. And I think that's going to change. So I can't tell you what the hack you're going to do is going to be like, but the hack that I did touched me in many ways, both physically and mentally.
Love it. Cool. Middle question, what was your favourite part of the hack?
Ooh, favorite part. I mean, seeing Osel was good because like I've never had a connection with him. I don't know him as oh shit, I can't remember what's the Lama.
Lama Yeshe.
Yeah, Lama Yeshe. Wow, that was awkward. Cut that out. I can't remember his Lama Yeshe. I didn't see him as that. I know Lama Zopa a little bit, but so to see him in person and get to know what he was like was kind of probably one of the highlights, just to suss him out, really. Yeah.
Cool. And what are you taking away with you? What are you taking away from this experience?
Maybe people are ready for a different type of Buddhism. Not that this was like staunchly Buddhist, but maybe we need something a little bit more fresh, a little more something that gets the people going. And I think this might be it, or at least this is a formation of it. So like the HAK you're going to do might be very different because it seems to be tuning and changing and evolving. So yeah, I think that's a good answer.
This HAK experience was a really amazing opportunity to connect with Osel and to see how he is sharing the Dharma, presenting the Dharma, and seeing what his emphasis is in that process.
And what was your favourite part of the HAK experience?
My favourite part was spending time with Osel, no surprise, but also there was a lot of confirmation for me. The more recent teachings I've heard and things I've been involved with about how Dharma is being shared at this time and place as the Dharma evolves into the Western cultures and Western people. So for me it's been a real confirmation of how that process is unfolding, and especially coming from someone like Osel, it's really brilliant.
Awesome. And what's one thing you're taking away with you?
I'm taking away the confidence to continue to explore the Dharma in these ways that Osel has been encouraging and offering, and without so much doubt about whether that's authentic, inauthentic. It's really, as he keeps saying, it's really about coming back to the humans, the communication, the connections. So really having more and more confidence in that.
I was mainly a volunteer here, so I was just looked at just serving the people and make it a sort of a streamlined experience for everyone. But I was fortunate enough to be able to sit in a lot of the talks, and it was overall a really pleasant experience watching everyone come out of their shell a little bit, and it was a fairly, I would say, spontaneous sort of evolution, where like we were being asked to just have like answer for 3 simple questions, but it just quickly evolved into something a lot deeper and more healing for everyone involved.
What was your favourite part?
My favorite part was that because of this sort of 3-question and answer format, it very quickly dissolved sort of hierarchies and became this sort of co-created event where I think people were sometimes a little bit challenged in terms of not, because it was a very fluid event, like some classes sort of turned into something else, and it dissolved some of the structures, and it required a bit of adaptability and flexibility, and I had no problem with it. I think I really liked that, and yeah, so the fluid dynamics of how the event was being facilitated, I thought it was actually really cool and spontaneous and quite potent.
Awesome. And what's one thing you're taking away from this experience?
Okay, I would say, like, I came here just to get a little bit. Oh, sorry, dropped something. Let's start again. Yeah. So I came here just to fill my own cup in terms of service. So just take away a little bit of the fulfillment that comes with the service of volunteering. But I also regained a new understanding between self-compassion and altruism, and a new sort of understanding on how to balance the two.
Yeah, I found it a little bit like the Aldi motto, good, different. It was a little bit of like overwhelm, but in a good way. definitely.
Cool. What was different? What do you mean by different?
Oh, it was a very different presentation of the Dharma to what I'm used to. I'm used to kind of a conservative approach, so this was good to get out of my own head as well.
Totally. And like, yeah, obviously Osel's not conservative and this methodology is very different. So
Absolutely.
did you enjoy that part?
Yeah, all in all, reflectively, yeah.
Sure. What was your favourite part of the hack?
Yeah, I really loved that there was a platform to speak about all mother sentient beings. So as a vegan, it was really lovely to see that reflected in the teachings as well. So to me, veganism isn't a separate thing from Buddhism. It is just a stage on the Bodhisattva path. It's not a separate ism, it's just compassion.
Awesome. Do you want to give me that again, just because there was a weird noise in the background?
Oh, bollocks.
It might have been an animal, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, tell me, what was your favourite part of the hack and why?
Yeah, so I absolutely loved that there was a platform given to speak about all mother sentient beings. So as a passionate vegan myself, it was really wonderful to see, oh dear.
I think we just have to deal with it.
Okay, cool. Will that be the first take then?
Yeah,
or-
I'll use the first take.
Cool.
And then finally...
Oh, that's good if I'm talking about animals as well.
it
Yeah, I
sounds
have
like
an animal.
Yeah, it might be a conch shell.
You could hard bake the subtitles on.
I love it. Final question is, what's one thing you're taking away from this hack?
I love alliteration, so I'm going to say connection, community, and curiosity as well. Thank you.
Well, my hack experience, I didn't have any expectations. I'm full to the brim of being able to be with Osel and really excited at the way he's presenting it, that I think it's for the next generation. I'm part of the old generation, the hippies, so I was there 50 years ago with Lama Yeshe and Rinpoche, and I have just fulfilled a promise to myself to come to the first teaching of Osel when I can. And I'll be back if I think it's the way to go. It was amazing.
Wonderful. So what was your favourite part of the hack experience?
Time with Osel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you mind putting that in a whole sentence? Sorry.
The favourite part of my hack experience was being able to be with Osel, and dare I say it, especially the last session, it was just like being Lama Yeshe, you know, all the physicality, and it was really, really exciting and just wonderful to make a connection. And I'm really excited for the future generations for the Dharma to be presented in this way. I think it's just perfect.
Great. And what's one thing you're going to be taking away from you from this?
Oh, dirty hands, but no, I'll wash them. That I have to come back again. I don't want to miss another one in my lifetime. You know, I might have to become a hack junkie.
Hack groupie?
A groupie or
no,
whatever.
No, junkie's better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers.
Wow, you know, if I have to sum it up in one word, it would be awesome, really. Really, I feel very blessed to have had the opportunity to have this experience. It's been really amazing.
Because you're a ball of energy normally. And this is a very energetic, it's not a serious traditional retreat, right?
Right. Yeah, that is exactly right. I think I've been really blessed to be a student of Buddhism for a little while now, and I love the tradition and I love the routine and I love all the ritual, and that's been really good for my mind. But it feels like this has come just at the right time, and so I came with a really open mind because I knew that it was going to be something really, really different, and I'm an extremely curious person, so I just wanted to come with lots of curiosity and a big open mind to just take away whatever, or not take away, to experience. I love that word, experience. Osel talked a lot about experience, and I think that's exactly what this has been. It's been like an organic experience, which that's also been something I've really enjoyed. Yes, it's had a schedule to it, but there's been it's been able to be changed and adjusted and modified according to what's needed to happen next. And I think in that sense it's been really true not only to the participants but also for the facilitators, including Osel. He's been able to demonstrate to us how important it is to be who we are, to be authentic, to be vulnerable, we don't have to be anything else, you know, and and how transformative that is. If we can do that in the moment, that is just, yes, something I'm really going to really treasure from my experience here, is just to be able to be exactly how I am in the moment,
Awesome.
and encourage others too.
What's your favourite part of the hack? What was it? The favourite part, highlight?
Oh man, you know, there's so many. I loved all the storytelling. The work that I do, I listen to people's stories, so I find that incredibly powerful. I was blown away by some of the people that are hearing the stories, and what blows me away the most is their transformation out of their incredible adversities. I'm always so inspired by that. The other thing I love was just the dancing, the encouragement actually just to let go in lots of ways. Often retreat for me has been very much about containing yourself. Maybe I've interpreted that wrong, but you know, a lot of silent retreats and not disturbing others, and you know, being very mindful, which I've really appreciated, and it's definitely got its place. But this retreat, we were encouraged to just kind of shake it all out and let go. And that felt really good, really good.
What's one? You said you don't like the word taking away, but I've been asking everybody, what's one thing you're taking away?
I think one of the important things is that I'm just going to really practice more stepping into who I really am. Osel has demonstrated how to do that, how to be more vulnerable, how to be more authentic, and that's something I really want to practice.
Love it. Thank you.